Let's start with a brief about the event that's happening today and how important is the Middle East for your overall strategy.
So today we held our Qlik Retail Insight Series event here in Dubai. Dubai and the Middle East is a very important region for Qlik. And in retail particularly, it's a fantastic opportunity for a company like Qlik to see how they can help a number of retailers in this region solve some of their business challenges in terms of data and analytics. We had about 30 people at the event today, an opportunity to hear from those people attending, and we had a really good discussion and a really good event.
What sort of industry verticals do you focus on with your solutions and products?
So as an organisation, as Qlik, we go across multiple industries, from finance to healthcare to travel, hospitality, transportation. We also do telecommunications, utilities. What I'm focused on is retail, consumer products, and just recently the sort of focus around Internet of Things, which crosses all industries, but is a focus of myself inside of Qlik, and how we're starting to help companies with their challenges around the whole analytics and the data around the Internet of Things.
Okay. The event today is focused a lot on the retail sector. How important is the retail sector for you?
So I think customers. First of all, retail is a key industry for Qlik. We have a number of retailers across the globe using Qlik's analytics platform today to solve some of their analytical challenges and drive some business value in that area. The reason why it's a key area for us is because we're seeing such diverse changes in the retail industry over the last number of years. We still got customers that still like the shopping experience through the traditional brick and mortar, and here in Dubai it's still a fantastic way for customers to go out and have a shopping experience in that environment. But as you say, we're also seeing certain customers looking to use the convenience of online as well. We were talking about this morning about how certain types of customers, like families with children, still like that experience of shopping, gives them the opportunity to go and have that kind of experience inside a store, whereas sort of professional individuals and people that are working, they're looking for more time-conscious sort of shopping. So they're looking for convenience, they're looking for quick touch points with retailers, they're looking for online being part of their offering of being able to provide them with goods and services. So there is definitely a room in retail for both still the traditional brick and mortar side as well as the digital side, and I think that's what we're certainly seeing here in Dubai.
Okay. You spoke about online being one of the most important parts of retail strategies in the Middle East, and it's probably globally as well.
Yeah.
A lot of brick and mortar companies like, say, Jumbo or Jackie's, the traditional technology stores, they've started looking at omni-channel as one of the major advantages. How is that strategy working out for companies such as Jumbo or Jackie's? When you speak to them, what are their responses?
I think omni-channel, what it's done for retailers and what it's also doing for customers is it's giving both the retailer the opportunity to offer multiple ways for customers to shop, and it also gives the customers multiple ways to shop with the retailer. So a great example of where omni-channel is really being effective today is customers are looking to start their journey online. They're looking to start to think about what they want to buy, and they may look at those types of goods and services and products online, but then they'll still want to take that visit to the store to perhaps try or test that product, or sometimes when they're happy with it, just go and collect it from the store. So what I like about the whole omni-channel experience for customers and retailers as well is that you can start the journey of the customer's thought process of what they want to buy online, give them the indication of what it is that they're looking to purchase, and then also they can get that experience when they come to the store as well. Omnichannel is an interesting one as well because we're seeing a lot of growth across the world of customers that are ordering online and then collecting the goods in stores, which gives a great opportunity to retailers with that brick and mortar channel to sell them more whilst they're there. So if they're coming in to pick up a good or goods or products, whilst they're there as well, this is the golden opportunity for retailers to sell them something else as well, something that they haven't thought about, or possibly something to do with the goods that they sold. So there is, as I say, the synergy and the ability to kind of connect online and offline is still absolutely key.
Okay. There have also been instances where people go online for research. They like a particular product, but then they go to an offline shop,
Yes.
like a retail store, to check out the product, the quality and the usability.
Yeah.
Then they go online again to buy it.
That is true.
So in that scenario, the retail store, what are the chances of them actually converting that potential customer into an actually paying customer?
Yeah, I mean, in some instances that will be because the customer doesn't want to take the product away with them there and then. So again, the omni-channel experience gives the retailer the opportunity for them to purchase the product while they're there, and perhaps deliver it to them, following up when they return to their homes, later in the day or next evening. So where retailers who are traditional brick and mortar retailers, where they've got to be really smart here is they offer that service that they will deliver those goods to the people's homes after they've actually tested and tried and got that experience and that knowledge of the product as well. That's a really, really important point. The other thing to mention as well is how important it is for brick and mortar retailers to provide such ease of convenience of returning products as well. It's really important in today's world of customers that we can take our goods home, try them out, test them, try them on, and still have that convenience and that ease of returning those products as well. It's all part of the whole omni-channel experience, but providing that service is absolutely key.
Okay. Many solution providers also say that an agile supply chain is key to achieve what retailers are looking for in customers and the way they actually deliver the products, or maybe look at RMA issues as well. How important is a agile supply solution according to you?
Very important, because customers are impatient. So what we're seeing with our customer base today is that once the consumer has decided they want to buy something, they want the immediacy of that. We've got great examples where we have retail customers today that customers are ordering something online, but they want it delivered, or they want to collect that item within 4 hours. In some instances, depending on the location or city location, it perhaps reduces that to 1 hour. So the agility of a supply chain is absolutely key, because the customer expects the product to be available, and then they expect to get that product as soon as they've decided they want to purchase it. So having that agility of knowing, 1, where the product is, 2, where the vehicle is that can perhaps deliver that product to the customer, and 3, where that customer is going to be. Triangulating those 3 data points is absolutely key. This is where companies use Qlik for this type of analysis. Multiple data sources, whether it's people's homes from a geo-analytics perspective, whether it's vehicle information to understand how you're going to transport it, to where the product actually resides. Taking all of that data sources, putting it into one platform and understanding that means that you can use analytics as a way of providing that service. But without a doubt, customers are impatient and they want goods as soon as possible. The quicker retailers can get that product to the customer, that's where competitive advantage lies. Okay.
In terms of providing solutions, when you work with your partners as well, with end customers, how do you offer any channel partner programs, or maybe channel certification programs wherein your partners understand what your customers actually need, depending on their business requirements, and then provide them the right solutions?
Yes, a good question. We just recently, in the last 12 months, we've really seen sort of 3 major shifts in retail taking place. So the retail sector is moving to such a fast pace, but we're sort of seeing 3 major shifts, and it's where Qlik are starting to really focus on helping retailers. The first one is the empowered consumer. So understanding everything about the consumer, their habits, their interactions with the retail brand, their transactional behaviour, their returns behaviour, the whole customer journey, understanding everything about the customer. So it allows you to offer a better service. It allows you to be able to market to those customers their needs and their wants. So we're helping a number of retailers around the empowered consumer insight. That's one of the first shifts. You touched on supply chain.
Yes.
The second shift for us is that agile supply chain. How do we make sure that retailers have really good visibility of their stock within their supply chain. If they have really good visibility of their stock in their supply chain, they have a much better chance of being able to provide that service and be able to get that stock to the customer at the time that they want it. So we're helping a number of customers in the supply chain piece as well. A good example is a UK customer of ours called Lush. So they have full visibility of their stock within their supply chain, from what's in store, what's in transit, what they've ordered, and they're able to take that supply chain stock information to make sure that the product's always available to the customer. And the third one, when you talk about sort of solutions, the third one, and this is where I think we're going to see a real change inside of retailers and how they're going to address certain challenges, is what we call the changing role of the store. So we know that the store is changing in the way that it's a concept for how customers shop with them. What we're doing in Qlik is we're helping store employees have that information in their hands at the point of decision. We call it analytics at the point of decision. So being able to give a store employee a tablet device with analytics on that tablet device to be able to solve some of the operational challenges that they have, to make sure that the products are on the shelf, to make sure that they're serving the customer correctly. We're helping a number of retailers in that whole changing role of the store. So I would say, when you typically look at how Qlik are helping retailers today, how do we understand everything about the customer? How do we make the supply chain as agile as possible? And how do we serve the stores correctly so that they can be operationally efficient? They're the three key kind of shifts that we see in retail that we're helping retailers with.
Okay, that's all. Thank you for speaking to us, and thanks for the time.
Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Thanks.